Once upon a time, a spark came to life. It grew from the seed of hope, determined to find its place in the world. A place where it could feel whole, useful, and belong. So off the spark went, to the place where all come to find themselves, the Forest of Lost Souls. Many creatures inhabit this forest, and the spark was lucky enough to come across a group of slimes first. This was the first group the spark had seen. It was entranced by how round the slimes were. "I'm round, just like you," the spark stated proudly, but the slimes ignored it, carrying on with their talking and bouncing. Disheartened, the spark wandered away. The next creatures the spark came across were bats flying in the air. "I can fly, just like you," the spark stated a little less proudly, but again, the sentence fell to silence as the bats carried on their loops in the air. Even more disheartened, the spark wandered away. The third encounter the spark came across were a group of ghosts floating in the air. Surely on the third time the spark could manage to find a group that would listen and welcome it in. "I can float, just like you," the spark nearly whispered, and yet again it was ignored as the ghost carried on. Disheartened, upset, and even more lost, the spark wandered into the forest more, and its form slowly changed as the months passed. Soon it came across a doll, left broken and alone against a tree. "I see you don't have a place to belong either. Everyone just overlooks you too. You can come with me. We'll keep each other company." The spark spoke to the doll, even though it could not respond. As the pair spent more time together and grew closer, the doll began to change under the influence of the spark's life force. Fox ears and a tail soon appeared on the doll, and the spark was delighted at the sight. One day, the pair was moving through a particularly dark and dense part of the woods. The spark became tangled up in branches, and in its effort to escape, it dropped the doll. The doll tumbled into darkness, falling into an abyss that swallowed it whole.
"No, wait!"
Soon, the spark managed to get free, but no matter how long it looked, it could not find the doll anywhere. The doll had vanished into thin air. Desperate, the spark kept wandering and searching, and it soon stumbled into fairies that were giggling with one another. "Excuse me, I lost something really important to me. Have you seen a doll around?" The spark tentatively asked, thinking the fairies would just ignore it, just as the last groups have.
"No,
The fairies giggled in response.
but we know how you can get it back. Anything you seek can be made real if you just follow the path to the left."
Without a second thought, the spark immediately went to the left path. Any way to get back the thing it had lost drove it to act without thinking. It is said in the Forest of Lost Souls, there are several routes that can be taken, each with its own consequences. One leads to a wishing house that grants your truest desires, and another path leads to the trickster.
Hello, little spark. Are you lost? Come. I promise I can grant you anything you desire.
"Please, I lost my doll. I need her back. She was the only place I felt whole with. I can't do this without her." Desperation seeped into the spark's voice as it pleaded with this strange being.
Your wish is my command. I'll make sure you're never separated from your precious doll again.
The wish had been granted as soon as the words fell from the being's lips. The spark had transformed into something new. It felt the ears, the hair falling around its small face, and fangs in its mouth. "This isn't what I wanted. Please, this isn't right. This is all wrong."